What's up, XRP family? Welcome. We have a different kind of thing here again. So I made a first video, guys, a couple of hours ago. Go check it out if you didn't already. This is the second one. Here we talk more about SBF and what is going on currently. It's crazy, right? But get ready, guys, because we are literally right now, we are going through a financial transfer system. We are literally transferring from the old system to the new one. It's happening in front of your eyes. This is the biggest opportunity that you will have to actually create wealth. And you know what it is. It's XRP, right? We don't have to get into that anymore. We know what is happening, but you have to wake up. There's still people who think that XRP is centralized, that XRP is this or that. Wake up. They're working with all the banks. They are taking care of the whole system right now. It's happening. And the migration is on its way. Here we have FTX. It's not just some crypto exchange that went down. This was an operation with a purpose. A new day better be coming. Now listen, guys, I want to talk very briefly about why is all of this happening. Ask yourself, why is this happening? Why do you think that this is all coincidence? We have been saying from the beginning, November is very interesting. There is a lot of events happening in November. Why do you think that is? We are literally upgrading the financial system. If you watch my previous video, you can see banks telling customers that there's going to be maintenance and it's going to be ready by 22 November. ISO 202 will be live. All of these things, they are not coincidence. FTX crash is not coincidence, guys. They want you out. They want you out of crypto. They want to instill fear. First of all, they want to take all your money. They want you to go away from crypto. Crypto is dangerous. That's the message they want to push outside, right? And we have been saying from the beginning, again, don't put funds on exchanges. Very, very dangerous. Not your keys, not your money. Again, let's take a look at this video.
What about the rest of the cryptocurrency space? So it's not enough to just capture what they had. They want to take out everybody else. So they want to take out everybody. They want to take out all the major players. And then they want to put so many regulations on it that nobody else can rise back up. If we get rid of all the big players that have the money, who's going to fight the regulations? All right, so now they want to capture cryptocurrency. So first of all, the companies, they create money from thin air. FTX, they create this FTT token. Their sister company, Alameda, pumps that out of nothing and creates fake value. Now with these fake tokens that they fraudulently created value for, then they can borrow against those or cash them in for dollars. And then they take that money and start manipulating the market. And what they do is they start taking down crypto companies. Now, what am I talking about? Now, you remember I've covered this at length. If you've been following the cryptocurrency space at all, you know that really this all started happening in about May of 2022 when Terra Luna collapsed. When Terra Luna collapsed...
Remember the Mr. Pooh post about the dominoes? He posted something with dominoes that they were all gonna fall after each other. Now listen carefully to what he's saying.
Then it was a domino effect and it took down everybody else. Then it took down 3 Arrows Capital. And then it took down Voyager. And then it took down Celsius. And it's only cascading. Well, it looks right here that we are going, well, it says here, that SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, is responsible for the Terra Luna crash. Everybody wonders, who is the one that took them down? Who is the short seller? Well, turns out, it looks like it's Sam Bankman-Fried is the one that took down Terra Luna that caused the cascading effect. It says that CZ, the founder of Binance, knew that. SBF intentionally took down 3 Arrows Capital. So first he took down Terra Luna, then he took down 3 Arrows Capital. Then Sam Bankman-Fried moved user funds from FTX to support Alameda because Alameda, his sister company, was also caught up in the carnage. So what they did is they took users' funds, if you had money on FTX, your money, and fraudulently moved them over to Alameda to prop them up because they also caused damage for their own company. It says that CZ from Binance approached Sam Bankman-Fried but was ignored. So then CZ tweeted as a last resort saying, hey, look, we want to get rid of our money. Now, so they took down the major players. So he took down FTX, took down Luna. It took down Voyager. It took down Celsius. It took down 3 Arrows Capital. All right, what's next? Well, who are the other big players? Well, one of the other big players that U.S. regulators have been trying to get for a really long time is Tether.
Tether, guys, again, watch my previous video and I was talking about Tether. Now this is exactly what I was talking about. Tether is next. If Tether is next, and Tether collapses, that's the moment that we will see that XRP is going to fly, and it's very soon, very, very soon, guys. November 22. Remember, everything is gonna go live. We're gonna go to the sky. Everything is changing. The new financial system is in place. But first, Tether has to go. So when you see that Tether is collapsing, remember this video, guys, because it's definitely on the brink of collapse together with this. And here's actually a video. So here we have been talking about the European Central Bank Big Bang migration for 2 years. We're almost at the live date and the shit is starting to hit the fan. Is there any coincidence? Everyone is starting to see this now, guys. Look at this. Why do you think that Sam Bankman-Fried is behind all of those collapses? And he's actually connected to Gary Gensler and people in the government. Why do you think that is? Aren't they trying to get rid of all the cryptocurrencies and pushing regulation so they can start using this system? Aren't you seeing that? It's on the brink of happening, and people are still blind and believing in all of these things. People are saying that Bitcoin is the solution. Bitcoin is not the solution. We know that Bitcoin cannot do this. President Trump retruthed this team. You'll love how this movie ends. He also said something about tomorrow is going to be the best day of our history, and today is Ripple Swell. Now, I have nothing on Ripple Swell yet, but tomorrow I will definitely post a video about Ripple Swell and what has been talked about. But just for today and tomorrow, let's just leave it and finish and see what they were actually saying at Ripple Swell. I'm very, very excited to share that information with you. Baba confirmed we moon in this week. Let's take a look here at this picture. Baba once said to FOMO when Ripple posts something with Africa. That's interesting because they actually posted. We're thrilled to announce that our on-demand liquidity solution is expanding via our partnership with MFS Africa. This is a new post that they tweeted on the original Twitter of Ripple. You can go look it up. So we are so close. We have never been so close with all of the things that are happening. The Scorpion King Horus and his scorpions are given power from 23 to 11. So from 23 to 11 is Sagittarius. And the thing is about Sagittarius, you can see that the icon of Sagittarius is actually an arrow that moves up, which is another interesting thing that Mr. Poole has been posting as well. See my link thread for interesting references to Horus. Here you can see some decode of a Riddler, guys. But 22 November is going to be very, very interesting. This is the live going date. There is a new account that has been posting about Morse code and is actually pointing towards 11/22/22 for a couple of times now. And it's very interesting. The countdown has begun. 8, 7. Is X113 new Riddler account here just for the countdown? 8-day countdown from yesterday would become 11/22/22. Decoded a post saying 11/22 was last chance to buy. So things are moving very, very fast right now. Look, guys, it's going live this month, but full functionality in March. From November 2022 as originally planned, while the transaction manager will still technically be live from this date, the full scope of the functionality will not go live until March 2023. Now, it was all planned to go live in November, right? And then they postponed it. But actually you can see soon after Swift announced that the full scope of its transaction manager, the creation of which was one of the major reasons behind the 2020 delay, would not be available from November 22 as originally planned. While the transaction manager will still technically be live from this date, the full scope of the functionality will not go live until March 2023. Now think about this. They have 12 weeks to test the digital dollar pilot. What do you think will happen after that? If it's not November, it's going to be February or March. But guys, you have to ask yourself, do you really want to take that risk and just waiting and doing nothing, right? You have to understand that this is one of the last chances that you will get to actually buy XRP. And this is not financial advice. Please do your own research. But all the things are pointing out to this month being very interesting. A last thing, here we have explosive FTX scandal exposed, shocking development. Now, this is interesting because they actually talk that they have evidence to put FTX away for a long time now. Let's take a look here.
New coin, chat with Erwin.
So you guys, there's so much evidence that he has of this stuff. It's insane. It's insane. So here we go. Let's check out some of it.
You know what? Let's just go to the recording itself. Alameda John. All right, so
You turn that up.
so
Yeah, turn the volume up on
No.
it.
okay, I'll send this over.
Yeah, I can hear it though. If you turn the volume all the way up, I think I should be able to hear it a little bit better.
Yeah, no, I'll send it over so you can see. But I'll tell you what this
Okay.
one. So this is the first one. We've got recordings of everything, right? This is where John is telling us that we'll partner up with you guys, we'll look after you guys, and everything is there. Now, when we get to the other videos, and I'll explain to you what these are. This is obviously the Dan video in full. This is Seth telling us that they have access, able to. This is Liquid to create, and obviously he didn't know what context we're asking the questions, and I will explain it. Actually,
Insane. Now I just wanted to show you a very small piece about that, but that's actually very crazy, guys. This is a guy from a project who has a lot of evidence that can actually put SBF in a very, very bad way, right? And the problem is the media is backing SBF. That's the whole problem now, because he's connected to the government, and this is what's going on right now. Now, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like. See you in the next one. Cheers.